Hello everyone, welcome to SwitchUp as we once again have a look at some of the games coming out for the Switch in this upcoming week. In terms of dates, we'll be going from the 30th of November up until the 6th of December to see if there's anything coming out that's worth your time and money. So which games are coming out for the Switch this week? Well, let's find out. Let's start with a game from the sponsor of today's video, with their relatively recent release on the Switch, Wildermyth Console Edition. This is a character-driven tactical RPG where your choices shape the destiny of your heroes. You'll lead a band of unique heroes as they evolve from humble beginnings to legendary warriors in a 2D fantasy world. There is procedural storytelling, dynamic character development, and strategic combat as your heroes age, grow and forge relationships based on your decisions. You can customise your heroes' appearance, names, histories and more, and as they level up they will unlock a variety of combat styles and abilities, whilst procedurally generated campaigns ensure each playthrough is unique. The game can be played in local multiplayer, and there is an all-new monster compendium which provides detailed lore and information on the enemies and threats that await you. This console edition has redesigned its UI and controls with gamepad in mind, ensuring that they are intuitive and optimised for the best gaming experience. The prices for Wildermyth are on the screen as I speak, and there are links in the description for you to get more information and purchase the game should you wish. Once again, a thank you to the publishing team for sponsoring this episode. First off then, we have ANTONBLAST, which describes itself as a fast-paced explosive action platformer all about destruction. This is a spiritual successor to the developer Summit Sphere's previous game Anton Ball, that itself was a brick-breaking game, and this one sees you playing as Anton, whose prized spirit collection has been stolen by Satan himself. You team up with a character named Brulo to try and take the devil down, and it says you'll be using Brulo's detonators and Anton's hammer to make your way through levels. There isn't currently a price available on the eShop for this particular game, but it does have a demo that you can download if you want to give it a try. That one's out on the 3rd of December.
Sorry about that.
Next is Diesel Legacy: The Brazen Age, which is a hand-drawn 2v2 fighting game with 4 players on 2 teams. It says that each stage features 3 lanes to freely move between, and even when a player is defeated their fight isn't over, as you can parry attacks and help your teammate break free from your opponent from beyond the grave. It features 4-player online multiplayer battles using real match rollback netcode and what it calls an advanced replay system, allowing you to watch back your matches and learn from your own mistakes. This is another one out on the 3rd of December, and it will sell for £24.99 or your regional equivalent. Next up is Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer. It says you can discover a workout that fits your lifestyle, choosing from 6 fully voiced personal trainers and getting moving as you punch and dodge to the rhythm of 30 new instrumental songs. I've seen the first of these games. My wife used to play it and it was okay. It was sometimes not easy to get joycons to register your movements. I don't know if they've perfected that or at least improved upon it in the couple of sequels since. I think there have also been some licensed versions of this particular game as well. I think there was one for, is it Hatsune Miku? Either way though, this new release comes out on the 5th of December. It will cost £39.99, but it does have a demo available if you want to give it a try.
You always give your all, so why don't we take it easy today? You want to change your goal? I prepared some new recommendations using the fitness goal you provided.
Also this week is Mythwrecked: Ambrosia Island, where you play as Alex, a rookie backpacker taking a break from modern life, whose trip is interrupted when suddenly shipwrecked on Ambrosia Island, a beautiful, long-forgotten place of myth and sunshine. It says that it's home to the gods of Greek mythology, and they are real after all, but are having a bit of an identity crisis. Doesn't give a lot more away. It says, can you discover the secrets of the island in this sun-drenched friend-em-up adventure? I'm not quite sure what that would even mean. But it's out on the 5th of December if you want to give it a try. £22.49 for that one if you are interested.
Explore the island and reach new areas.
Huh? No way.
You can even swap the ambrosia fruit you collect with the gods for rare musical sets to try and get the full.
Next is Savant Ascent Remix, which describes itself as a unique bullet hell shoot 'em up title. It says you'll wield powerful magic and acrobatic moves as you reclaim the alchemist's domain from a horde of mechanical fiends. There are several different modes to play, including classic mode, remix mode, which is a hardcore way to play the game, and survival mode, and you'll need to ascend up through each stage towards your ultimate opponent, the immortal samurai. I do like the art style, and I do like just the general aesthetic of it. Very dark and moody, got a nice atmosphere to it, at least judging by the screenshots. And it's only going to cost £5.99, plus you can get 15% off of that price up until launch day, which is the 5th of December. Then it's Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop, where the description says you'll be reading instructions, fixing ships, getting paid, avoiding corporate slaughter, and then you've done a good day's work. You'll need to use a range of tools, diagnostic devices, parts and workshop appliances to fix a wide variety of ships and modules. You'll be upgrading them as you go along, and repeating the process as your rent payments go up, meaning you'll need to be better each time. It clearly has an element of humour to it, judging by the way the blurb is written, and has perhaps got an element of something like Papers, Please to it, where you're not making decisions as such, but more reading instructions and making sure that you follow things to get the right outcome. That's another one out on the 5th, and it will sell for £16.75, or again, your regional equivalent. We then have FANTASIAN Neo Dimension, which is from Square Enix and I believe was on Apple Arcade a few years ago, and comes with high definition graphics and some gameplay adjustments. It centres around Mecteria, a deathly mechanical infection that robs humans of their emotions and lives, and it's slowly engulfing the world. Your protagonist Leo awakens with just one memory, and you'll need to use the warp device that's been left behind to now embark on an interdimensional journey to reclaim Leo's lost memories and ultimately save the world. It comes from esteemed personnel in Hironobu Sakaguchi and composer Nobu Uematsu, and I must say I don't know a lot about this game. Apple Arcade is not a platform I've ever used, although I did look at the Metacritic scores for this game on that platform and it did score well there. It's out on the 5th and it will sell for £49.99 or your regional equivalent.
Dimension and fight them later. The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot.
Let them go!
We then have Heaven Seeker, the saviour of this cruel world. This is a twin-stick roguelite shooter where you explore a dungeon that changes each and every time you enter. When your HP reaches 0, you will lose all of your items that you've gained during that exploration, but you'll gain experience by exploring many times and learning the patterns of the rooms and the nature of the enemies. It says that you can customise the shots that you fire, changing their properties, and since items are randomly acquired during each quest, you'll fight with a different personalised shot each time. The only thing I would wonder is whether when it says you gain experience each time you try, whether that's talking literally or just in terms of you learning the ropes. I hope there is some meta progression there. It's another one out on the 5th for £16.75. The penultimate game for the week is Pampas Selene. It says here this takes everything you love about classic Metroidvanias and brings them together with a cooperative modern twist. You'll join the titular characters as they collect powerful artifacts, overcome monsters, demons and a vengeful evil with the help of the gods themselves. You can switch between the two characters when playing in single player, but it says it's built for co-op play with over 200 rooms to explore and a number of secrets to find. There are over 40 unique items to tailor your dungeon crawling experience according to the blurb, and 10 distinct evil realms, each with its own challenges. It's going to cost just £8.99 and I do love that old school style look. Reminds me of something you would have seen on the Amiga back in the day. It comes out on the 5th once again if you want to give it a look.
The journey ahead will unlock mysterious powers, granting fearsome ways to defeat monsters and minions. And even greater powers can be earned by meeting the many gods and goddesses that offer blessings and
And finally for the week then we have Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic. This was released in 2016 on Android and iOS and on Windows in 2017, and basically takes the best aspects of Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 and 2 and combines them into this new experience from franchise creator Chris Sawyer. You'll be creating roller coasters, designing your park and keeping your guests happy, and managing your park in terms of finances. And there are also park scenarios with 95 of these available, again from the first 2 games in this series. It uses the classic isometric style, and I do love seeing that, I've got to say. I think it's held up so well, with hundreds of different types of roller coasters and rides, and dozens of shops, stalls and facilities to plonk into your park too. Looking forward to this one. I didn't even know this existed, to be honest. I remember reviewing the 3rd game in this series, which released on the Switch a few years back, so it'll be interesting to see exactly what this one entails and how it all comes together. It's out again on the 5th for £22.49. So there you have it, another week of Nintendo Switch releases. Do any of those games interest you? Will you be picking any of them up? Please do let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget, if you are looking for eShop credit to pick any of these games up, you can use our website switchup.gg, and doing so will get you 5% of your purchase price back as cashback. And I've just released my latest episode on my other channel, GB Bricks, a Lego orientated channel. This latest episode looks at 10 sets that I regret not buying that are now retired and go for ridiculous amounts of money on the secondary market. If you are into your Lego, I'm sure it's a feeling you'll know very well. If you want to give that a watch and see exactly which sets I'm talking about, that would be great. I'll put a card to it in the top right hand corner. A quick thank you to our patrons and our channel members for your continued support, and to each and every one of you for watching our videos. Take care, and until next time, happy gaming.